So look, we're gonna do a homemade potato salad. So what y'all see right here, right now, I wanted the water to get to boiling before I started the video. All it is 3 to 4 small russet potatoes. Y'all see, I just cut them into big chunks. They're still raw. The water just started boiling. So we're just gonna mix that up a little bit. And what we're gonna do, I do a little bit of the old school way. If y'all want to, y'all can go ahead and boil your eggs in a separate pot. But the way my grandmother used to do it, and my mom and my titties, we always just put the eggs in there. I only need 2 eggs, and here's why. I'm just making a tiny potato salad just for me. Why? Because Major's not gonna eat it. This is not one of his favorite. But I love potato salad, and it's gonna go really good with the short ribs that I'm making, the boneless short ribs and baked beans. So it's gonna be a good fix with the rolls. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do a homemade potato salad from scratch. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is let this boil for about 15 minutes. That'll give the eggs more than enough time to be hard boiled, and then the potatoes should be done. We do not want the potatoes to become mushy. Once it comes to a boil, turn your water down. I just turned it down to medium. I had it on high, but I literally just turned it down to medium temperature, so it'll start to subside here in a minute. But you want to at least boil for between 15 and 18 minutes, and here's why. You want your eggs to be fully cooked, because we're gonna dice these eggs up and put them in a potato salad. I'm gonna make a somewhat on the style of a deviled egg potato salad. Okay, so see, it's kind of going down some. So I'm gonna set my timer now for 15 minutes, and then the way I'm gonna gauge that, I know my eggs will be done, but I'll come back and just take a fork and I'll show you guys and pierce the potato. Like I said, we do not want it to be mushy because we're not making mashed potatoes, we're making potato salad. So you do want those potatoes to kind of remain in the form of like the cubes that we cut them up in. Okay? Okay, y'all, so let's check them out now. So after 15 minutes, I know my eggs are done, so I'm not worried about the eggs. Let's check these potatoes. Oh, perfect. If you can get your fork through there like that, see, it's definitely time to take the water off, because you definitely do not want them to continue to cook. So we only want to do it 15 minutes to be exact, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and drain the water off of these. Okay, y'all, so look. So you see, so basically all I did was just drain the water off. And all I need is this kind of large bowl, because like I said, I'm just making a tiny potato salad for myself. Just want to show you guys the steps. It's going to be the same thing if you make a bigger potato salad. Of course, common sense, you have to do more, maybe 4 to 6 eggs and maybe 4 or 5 large potatoes, depending on who all you're cooking for. So what I'm gonna do now is set this to the side, because I want this to cool off. I don't want to put my mayonnaise, my mustard, my relish, and all the other things that you guys will see me mix in here while the potatoes are hot. Why? Because the way I was raised, Awyannia's way again, you don't put that mayonnaise and all that stuff like that can spoil if the potatoes are still really steaming like this. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm showing y'all the way that I make it, and it tastes so good. I've been eating it like this since I was a little girl. Okay, so we're gonna set this to the side. I would say about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and just let them cool completely down. And then we'll come back and dice the eggs and put all the mixtures in, and then bam, it's done. Okay, y'all, so it's cooled off now. Y'all can see, and they're still whole like I want them. They are gonna slim down some once I start adding my ingredients to them. So we're gonna start out with, let's start with the mustard. Shake your mustard up really good, because sometimes mustard has like that water if it's been sitting for a while. And I don't play with it. I squirt a little bit out first before I put my mustard in. So I'm gonna put, I don't like too much mustard. That's basically enough. Y'all see I'm not measuring that, because I really don't measure, y'all, because like I told y'all, I've been cooking for so long. And this is just a real mayo. I'm gonna put, we'll start out with a tablespoon of that. And then this is just some relish. We're gonna put a little bit of relish. And we're gonna hit it with a little bit of sea salt. Okay. And I do have times where I make my my potato salad spicy. Today I'm not gonna make it too spicy. But we're gonna put, of course, a little bit of black pepper. I'm eating this so I can pretty much season it. Major's not gonna eat it. I was telling y'all that. I'm gonna also put some onion powder. Y'all, any of these seasonings, just use whatever brand you feel like you want to use with yours, okay? And then we're going to, let me start and put the eggs in now. It's not gonna matter. See, it's just gonna be enough potato salad for me for the next, probably for the next few days. I don't really eat a whole lot. And so all we're gonna do now is just start mixing this stuff up. Yes, your potatoes are gonna become a little bit smaller. Okay, that's why we don't want to overcook them when we cook them, because they'll be too big. You know, they'll start, if they overcook, it's gonna turn into mashed potato salad. It ain't gonna be the ones with the kind of like the blocks of potato salad. And look, y'all can put in your potato salad, you can also put I lost my train of thought. Oh, you can also put like chopped onion. I used onion powder because I didn't want to put chopped onion this time, but there are times that I will put like some chopped onion. I really need a bigger bowl so I can mix it how I want to. Hold on, let me get a bigger bowl, y'all. Hold on. So I can mix it. So I can really get with it. Okay. I got a bigger bowl here because I don't want to make no big mess on my counter. All right, so we're gonna put this in a bigger bowl so I can really mix it how I want to. It's in real life. Okay, so that's good. But I'm still, when I get done mixing, I'll put it back in that bowl because it's not enough for me to have such a big, you just wanna get everything all good and mixed up. You want it to be a little bit mashed, but you want to keep those chunks of potatoes. Now, for those of y'all that don't like it to be too chunky, then just all you gotta do, don't overthink it, just mash them a little more. How you want it. And now I can kind of gauge it just by looking at it. I don't even have to taste it. I can kind of gauge that I'm gonna put just a little bit more relish, and I'm gonna put just a little bit more mayonnaise. But at the same time, I'm gonna also add a little sugar. Yes, I put sugar in my potato salad. Most people from Louisiana, they either eat theirs kind of spicy or they like sweet potato salad. I prefer sweet. Now, as y'all can see, that was barely any sugar in there. I didn't put a lot of sugar. I ain't going crazy with the sugar, but I do like that little sweet taste that the sugar has, okay? So y'all just keep mixing. And it's turning out perfect. So as long as y'all don't overcook y'all potatoes, put the right amount of egg. If you want more egg, just add more egg. For me, for this little small, tiny potato salad, I don't need a lot of egg. Okay? So I think I got this bad boy mixed up just how I want it. Don't think I want to add, I might add just a little bit more mayonnaise. And don't y'all take that spoon, well y'all can, and stick it in your mayonnaise and make a mess out your mayonnaise. So I'm just gonna put like another tablespoon of mayonnaise in there. So it's nice and creamy. Y'all can add, like I said, if you want to add onion, I add onion powder. If you want to add, I don't know, this is all I put in mine, so I'm just showing y'all Awyannia's way. Now that looks perfect to me. Some of the lumps are a little bit too big, so I just kind of, like I said, y'all mix it to the way you guys like it. I wouldn't put too much salt. I wouldn't put too much pepper. I'm not going to put all that other stuff that y'all normally see, because that's mainly for meats when I use that. So we'll go right back here to this bowl that I started with that was too small. We're just gonna put our potato salad in there. It's gonna make a perfect little potato salad for me for the next few days to go with my ribs, and I might even do some smoked turkey wings or something and with it. So So we'll set that over here to the side. And then, just to top everything off. Nope, I don't need to taste it because I know I've made it so many times for my family and myself that I know when I'm cooking, I can look at stuff, and I just been cooking for so long that I don't measure it anymore. And so we just gonna, the last little thing that I'm gonna do is put me some paprika on there. You don't have, I'm not gonna put smoked paprika, I'm gonna put regular paprika. This and that's just my little, and like I said, this just my own little personal potato salad. But when I tell you it's gonna be so good with the ribs, the other video that I'm doing, and I'm gonna have some baked beans on the side and some rolls, y'all, it's gonna be good. Okay. Then I'm just gonna clean my little bowl up. And look, y'all, some of y'all may not want like warm potato salad, like leave it out on top of the stove. I honestly prefer cold potato salad. You don't have to prefer what Awyannia likes, but that's what I like. I normally like my potato salad to be cold. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and cover it up with some saran wrap. You see that? And then you just set it. If you like your potato salad cold, go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. If you don't like it cold, leave it out. It's up to you. But just make sure you have it sealed really good so it stays nice and fresh. Okay, you guys? Voila!